Easily a 2-hour runtime on these albums. Hasn't been released yet, but I mean, you gotta think, bro. We're thinking 13 songs. 13 songs, 2 sides, 26 songs in total. That's an easy 2 hours. How do y'all want to do it? It's over. Yeah, I wasn't pausing mid song anyway, unless something blows my fucking mind, which doesn't. It doesn't happen often. I mean, that's my thought process. I might do a debrief, a quick little debrief after disc one. For the most part, like if I have something real quick to say in between songs, then I can go ahead and then I'll throw that in between songs. But for the most part, I like to hear the song top to bottom. I don't really like it being paused and fucking restarted and fucking, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna be playing the song. I think you had to pay for it. Now you got me crazy and ice cream. What? Craving ice cream? I love deciphering. It's up. It's up. It's up already. It's up. It's up. Everybody shut the fuck up. Everybody shut up. Okay, it's up. Okay. It's up. It's up. It's up right now. It's up right now. It's up right now. It's up. Okay. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Here. Boom. Boom. Okay. Window. Okay. Let me pull this thing up here so we can do this. Okay. Okay. Why is this looking like this? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Window, boom, we'll do that. Okay. This here. Here, move this over here. Move that over here. Put that right here. Boom. Oh my God. I can't even believe it. It's already up. She said, "This is how I felt when Kim K hit the shop." Okay. All right. I'm probably just gonna get it. I'm just gonna get it started. Are we all ready? Are we all ready to experience this thing together? Disc 1, track 1. Are we ready? Are we ready for this? Is everybody ready? No features. There's no features listed on here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we hear features. I mean, sometimes we'll listen. Sometimes like they'll do that where they'll drop it and there'll be nothing listed, and then after a week or so, like after a couple of days, all the features will be listed after like everybody gets a chance to experience it without it. All right, I will be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay. Can you hear it? I love that we're starting like this. I love this. Yachty. Oh shit. Yeah. Stop. Mm. But this beat is crazy. This shit hits hard. Mm. Thank you, Bingo. Mm. Uh. Crazy. Oh. Those harmonies, bro. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I love when he stacks vocals like that. I love it. Uh-huh. Mm. Yeah. Same one. Ain't coming home. Mm. Damn. Woo! Y'all heard that? J. Cole album just dropped. Oh, that's crazy. That started to feel like what's the Kendrick song? What is my auntie is a man now. That little verse where he was writing about the homeboy that the gay dude went to the. That was crazy. Okay, that was crazy. This is Run a Train. This is the one I was expecting domination from, but I'm the start is a little is interesting, throwing me off. Thank you, Amanda. Damn. Mm. Mm. He's a wise dog. Mm. Is that Future? Is that Future? Yeah. Hang on. Man, climb. That's Future, right? Yeah, right? All right, we got our first feature. That's definitely Future. Okay. Our first feature on the album is Future. Interesting. Okay. Not at all what I expected from that song. I expected that to be a crazy radio bop with that was not what I expected. Mm. By the way, if y'all aren't wearing headphones, if you have them, put them on. You gotta feel it. Mm. More pain. It made more pain. Ooh, I was hoping for a Boosie. This is crazy. This is actually wild. Yeah, know a few of them. This is wild. Here we go. The vocals. Oh, he just got a way of randomly. Mm. Yeah. I definitely know that shit. But he's just got this way of fucking taking you to heaven in between songs with the way he stacks these vocals now. It's so wild. Have y'all heard him? Have you? I'm very sorry. I'm gonna stop. I want. Do y'all have y'all ever heard J. Cole rap on acoustics? I've never heard him rap on an acoustic. Oh man. Oh. Mm. Damn. Damn. Oh damn. I know. Got it away from me. Texting you, texting you. Come on. It's every song. Who is that? Who's that? See, that's one of my biggest. That's one of the reasons why I said that I loved the offseason so much, because he learned to develop that. The ability to just take you into this ethereal, like cloud like land in between the songs because of the way he stacks these vocals. Ugh. This is breathtaking. Mm. I was getting some Stan vibes. Mm. Mm. Future again. We got Future twice. Future twice. And I'm not mad. My favorite Cole song. Thames? We got Thames? Okay. Cool. Did they? Yeah, it's a banger. Who would have ever put Thames and Future on the same song? That's beautiful. 2 Future features on disc 1 so far. I'm not mad. One of my favorite Cole tracks is Red Leather. It's a Future track, but like one of my favorite songs that Cole's on is Red Leather. That's Here we go. Hey, we heard the snippet of this one. We heard the snippet. This is the second one we heard from a snippet. Huh? Huh? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Uh-huh. That's a bar. Ah. Somebody, hey, this nigga, he got the cheat codes on. So I gotta calm down. He got the cheat codes on. Nah, he different on this. Uh mm. Oh my god. Mm. Mm. Crazy. 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 Nah, that's fucking crazy, bro. That hit some GNX type beat. I need to know who's on the production. I gotta know who's on the production there. Cole didn't produce that. That's crazy. Sheesh. No. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Uh. 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 This is where he get. This. This where he was stepping out. Is that where he was stepping out? Is this where he's stepping out? Is this where Kevin's heart comes from? Mm. Oh, he's all over the place with this. Oh, he's all over the place. He's he's pulling sounds from everywhere. Damn. Oh man. Oof, man. Uh-oh. Damn. He just put you back in the clouds with the. I've never heard him do that. Always. Yep. And that's one that has a couple of, because you got the let out, meaning the let out when they letting everybody out of the club, out of the function, whatever, and everybody crowds into the parking lot. But you also got the lead out, LEAD. You know what I'm saying? When the lead's out, will we survive the lead out? That's crazy work, bro. Oh man. Mm. Mm. Sing that shit. It doesn't get better. Damn. Damn. Cannot be rewound. Damn. All right. This is bonus track to disc 1. Damn. Mm. Shh. Mm. Damn. That one, Lonely at the Top, I love that. I got exactly what I wanted out of that. What I wanted to hear out of that song was, I mean, as the title said, you never really know that could go in a bunch of different directions. What I wanted to hear was I wanted an introspective look at how it feels to be the best. Like, how does it feel to be the best? And like throughout this song, you're just getting this sort of vulnerable take on somebody who grew up, and it was almost easier when he was looking up to people, because he always had something to reach for, always had something to go and grab, always had people to look up to. And now he's in a place where he's like, damn, I'm up here, and what the do I do now? Where's everybody at? I used to look up to this, and now he's down here, and I'm trying to like to get him going again, so that I got somebody to go back and forth, so I got something to reach for, and I'm up here, and I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Like, what do I do? Oh, that one hits. That one hits. That one hits. That's disc 1, disc 29. That's it. That's the bonus track right there. That's disc 29 right there. This is insane so far. It's crazy. Did not expect. I mean, come on, it's J. Cole. You know what I mean? But damn. And top to bottom, that's crazy, because I was expecting that to be the younger Cole energy. Is that to be the younger Cole energy? So I expected somebody, man, I just love how he's able to just take, and I've said it throughout the thing, but he's just able to go from tension. He builds this so well. Like, he builds his song so well. And like, you would think, you're like, yeah, of course but you got people who can rap their ass off. You got people with just great flows. But it's very tough to make a good song. I know far more good rappers than I do good rappers who can make good songs. Some of the best rappers that I know don't make good songs, but they rap better than anybody. And you go from him just barring up a track and it's just he's just essentially just flexing off what he can do from a rap standpoint. And then he ties the song together. He adds this dynamicism to the song by going from, setting stage, tension. And then he lets it breathe. And he stacks the vocals, and that's where the harmonies come in. And you're hearing like the pans and the reverbs kick in, and it gives so much air to the vocals whenever he's doing that, in the harmonies and shit. And you're just like, you go from being on the streets, you in the Ville, and you right there next to him. And you know what I'm saying? We outside the club together, bro. And we out there, da-da-da-da-da. And then you're just sitting there on a cloud, and you're just, and you're just like, oh, God. Oh, man. That's a crazy disc 1. That's crazy disc 1. And I don't even know what to expect out of disc 2, bro. Oh, man, that's crazy. I wonder, when you're this good over an extended period of time, how do you know when to stop? Because he really doesn't miss. I mean, this is supposed to be his stop. That could be, the Lonely at the Top could be the name of the entire album. That could be, I'm assuming that song there is going to be the staple. That's going to be the theme of this entire thing. I'm assuming. But my Lord. But that is the thing that people never really know how to stop. People never really know how to stop. That's why you get people. That's why you know far more examples of the, man, he should have stopped a decade ago, than you do, man, I wonder what would have happened if he, you know, because it inevitably goes down. Inevitable. Time catches up, motivation, passion gets lost. It's inevitable. And so you fall down and you become known more as where you were at the end than what you were at the pinnacle. And it's what when people talk shit about. That's how I feel about Nas. Don't get me started. People talk shit about Lil Wayne, right? But Lil Wayne, he still raps his ass off. But there was a point in time where he was light years above everybody else. But he kept going. He kept going because he loves it. It's his thing. He kept going. Are we ready to start disc 39? Are we ready to start disc 2? Should we get into disc 2? Do we have anything else? Just because I enjoyed a crash out. I'm not crashing out today. It's cold day. Are we ready for disc 2? Let's do it. Let's do it. KJ said, yeah, let's do it. Oh, more acoustics. What? Yes, it is what heaven feels like, Letta. %. Bro, what? This is fucking insane. This is insane. Shit. I love that. Go, Cole. You got us. Mm. Damn. Close your eyes. I do. I do like that he's breaking the songs off with the. I do like how he's doing that, but I wouldn't have been mad if he just made that two different songs. I wouldn't have been mad if he let the airy cloud aspect be the first part, and then you start the next song off with the gunshots and go into that. I wouldn't have been mad if you split that in two songs. Oh shit! What did I do? Shit! What did I do? Here we go. This 2 track 2. This is the one we got. This is the one we got the video for. We got this one. This is the one that we got the song, the leak for, or the first drop of the single, or the single off the album. Bursting the tears for the shirts. Mm. Yeah. That that one never. I mean, I've listened to that one 3 times since it come out. It's never hit me as hard as it just did. That's crazy as hell. It didn't hit me as hard the first couple listens as it did just then. Wow. Yeah. Shit. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Y'all gonna respect the mulatto. Yeah. Mm. 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 Can't buy your way to Zen, huh? I won't say me something I wanna tell you. Mm. There we go. This is what I was expecting the beginning of this album to be. I knew it was gonna be in the top couple of songs. I was wondering where. Oh, the beat is crazy. Mm. Who was that? He cut somebody's name out. He was talking about somebody. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, made me. Had a baby. Paid me. That's crazy. Who's on production? This is another one of those songs that sounds like a GNX track. I like that. I like that. Come on, Cole. Talk to me on this one. Talk to me on this one, Cole. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Uh, yeah. How you pan down? That song feels so early 2000s, doesn't it? That song feels so early 2000s, like something Ja Rule would be on. Like, oh, that feels so good, bro. I like that. Not what I was expecting out of the title. I like that. Yeah. Never heard him sound like this. Each time my mind was blown. I know the voice. I don't know this guy. I like that. I don't think so. Jacure? Maybe. It's not Burner. Is it Jacure? think it's Jaw Cure. I'm not sure. Cause he's Jamaican, not African. Does it? What site are you on? What site are you on? What site has information? Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good call, Letta. Yeah. Never made it without you. My back. Made it. Good slugs. Like that. I like that one. I love the Marvin Sapp. Hey, the Q-tip off rip. Hey, I love a Q-tip. Sorry, I'm a big Tribe fan. Or Common fan, I mean, sorry. That's Common. That's Queen, I ain't seen you in a minute. Like water for chocolate, that's Common. Hmm. Hmm. A love like this. Be something for me to write this. I love how these songs are also long. He's got a lot of long songs. He's got a lot of 4 to 5 minute songs on here. Hmm. Oof. Oof. Gotta be something for me to write this. Ah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Ah. Damn. That shit is so relatable. It fucking hurts. Jesus, man. Sorry, I got to start it over. Sorry. I want to start this one over. Mm. What if? This about Pac and Big? Yep. Mm. Yeah. Bro, this is crazy. This is from Pac's perspective. First one was from Biggs. It's crazy. To this day. What if? That song will live in rap for the entirety of rap history. A What If on Big and Pac, where he starts the song off rapping from Big's perspective, and in the second verse, he's rapping from Pac's perspective. That's one of those songs that people are going to talk about, and that's going to be around in rap forever. That's crazy. And in the Pac verse, he's rapping a bit more with a Pac cadence, and he's even stacking his vocals a little bit. He's got this. He's doing like he's layering his voice a little bit like Pac used to do. Crazy shit. Mm. Mm. Same. Mm. Mm. Ah, that one's raw. That one's raw. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I love it, man. Come on, take me out, Cole. Take us out. Mm. Mm. People in the Ville they're gonna love that. Yeah. Take us out. Huh? Yeah. NVILLE FAYEE. I can't spell shit. Do it, Cole. Man. Yeah. So that's the outro to Disc 39, but there's a bonus track, but that's the outro. I would have I wanted the outro to Disc 39 to be bigger. I wanted to be bigger. But at the end of the day, if he's bringing this thing full circle, if it starts in the Ville, it's got to end back in the Ville. So I get it, so it makes sense. Last one. Hmm. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Ocean Way. And what was the other one? The 39 intro? Ocean Way and the beginning of the 39 intro, those are as close as you can get to heaven and still be breathing. That's a fact, brother. You can't the way that those sounds are designed, you can't be closer to heaven and still be breathing. It's not possible. Yeah. Yeah, L's to them. Wow, man. Let us said to think that this is his last album. It's crazy. I in my head, I still can't really, I can't really believe it because I just heard an album, and it's gonna take another, it's gonna take for me to calm down from this album for me to actually internalize and like conceptualize the fact that he's actually, that this is the last one. As of right now, I'm still. You actually think he'll stick to that? I do. Um, as somebody who's followed rap all my life, I've heard people, I've heard people retire a bunch of times, bro. Um, but the thing that's different in my eyes with Cole is that one, Cole's a man of his word. But on top of that, I haven't experienced a time where a rapper has laid out the blueprint for their career and stuck to it. Um, right, because this isn't the beginning. I mean, Cole initially announced the fall off 8 years ago. He told us this was coming. He said the fall off was going to be the last one. He said we were going to get this project and then that project and that one, and then the fall off was going to be it. And the rollout for this thing really started, like we talked about it before, the outro to KOD 1985. If you look it up on Apple Music, it literally says, it literally says, intro to the fall off. You know what I'm saying? This was 2018. So I mean, as much as I don't want to believe it, and as much as I want to be like, bro, rappers be saying that shit, bro, that don't mean nothing. I believe it when he says it. And in addition to that, too, I think that Cole responding the way he did with the Drake and Kendrick shit was indicative of the fact that he is done in a specific manner. Right? Because bowing out of a beef when you still got 5 to 10 in you, when you still wanting to do 5 to 10 more, that would never happen. You wouldn't do it, especially if you're J. Cole. But I mean, if we're talking about the fall off, if we went from the come up to the fall off and we're talking about being done, we're talking about the curtain call, bowing out of a rap beef makes sense. You know what I mean? It literally falls directly in line with the blueprint that he's been laying out for the past decade. And like that's indicative of somebody who's stepping out. He stepped away from the beef and he's stepping away from rap. You know, and he'll probably still have songs at some point. He might still do another, he might do a feature here or there. I don't think it's the last time we hear Cole's voice ever. But in terms of him putting together another album and giving us what he just gave us, I don't think that happens again. But man, what do we think? Do we have any thoughts here? Makes sense why he chose timeless sounds for the album. The acoustic songs in the early 2000s, mall sounding shit, right? Like he was really in a bag. It was really wrapping everything up. He was really putting everything together and putting a bow on it. Because I was hearing sounds on here that I've never heard. I've never heard J. Cole rap on acoustic. Somebody find me the song. Maybe I'm just missing it. But I've never heard him rap on acoustics. And he did it a couple of times. He's got a song on here that sounds like a damn Beatles song. You're like, where the fuck does that come from? He's got another song, another track on here. I don't know any of the names yet, but it sounds like something you would hear Ja Rule and Ashanti on. You're like, oh man, he really went everywhere. He really went everywhere. The beef was pointless as well. J. Cole was just the bigger person. I mean, there's a lot of different takes on that. There's a lot of different ways to interpret it. But being the bigger person, I think also means that yeah. I need him to go on tour. I'll pay whatever to see him. Same. He ate with the Thames feature and the acoustic and all of it. Oh yeah, it was insane. I'm taking it all in. Definitely have to listen more. And I like to read the lyrics, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Same. Like I said, is that what it's like being in heaven? I'm gonna listen to it again. You got to. I'm just glad he didn't announce another baby at the end. I got PTSD. Sacrifices hurted my. Oh, that would be some shit, huh? Plus, I got one on the way. Ugh. I made sacrifices. That was a damn 7-minute. That was a 7-minute song where Cole rapped his ass off for 5 minutes. Oh man. Yeah, I don't really have anything. I don't know if I wasn't paying attention at the time, but I need to hear the Erykah Badu feature. Where was the Badu feature? Did I must have missed that too. Was it a Badu feature or was it a sample that they're saying was a feature? What track was that supposed to be? Yeah, Petey Pablo is there. She's on Villist. It was nice sharing this experience with y'all, but I guess I'll go be a nurse. Bye, Letta. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you, Letta. I'm glad you were here. Okay, this? Yeah, that's Badu there. Yeah. Feature schmeature. Team Dreamville posted J. Cole and Erykah Badu. Yeah, I mean that's like a feature. You know what I mean? I am surprised. Does that count for real as a feature? She's on it, so yeah, technically it's a feature. But I mean, they you can count a lot of different things as a feature. On Dawn to Kanye did a Lauryn Hill sample, and he in the track list he had featuring Lauryn Hill. It's a Lauryn Hill sample. You know what I mean? So it's like technically, if they're on it, you can credit them in whatever way. I didn't hear it the first time, so I didn't know what it was. Yeah, me. I mean, I missed it. I mean, I can hear it when I go back and hear it, like play that, but I mean, I don't. In my head, I'm like, damn feature. Technically, it's a feature, but in my head, I'm like, damn feature. Damn, Disc 29 was something. Disc 29 was something. Disc 39. I got to hear again. 39, I got to hear again. But 29 was one of those that hit. 29 hit off rip. And of course you're gonna have to listen to the entire thing over again. And there's far more depth that you will uncover the more you listen to it. But disc 29 to me was damn. I couldn't exactly find the direction of 39. I felt like that was going to be more the introspective tape. I felt like that one was going to be an older, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? I felt like that was going to be the older, more mature take. I felt like that was going to be a little more all encompassing of his music, of his ability. This was indeed worth the lack of sleep before work tomorrow. Yeah, I have to open tomorrow. I'm cuffed. And I'm going to stay up for another hour or two at least to fucking edit and shit like that. So if I get any sleep tonight, it'll be a bonus. I don't know. 29 was great. 29 was a great disc one. Great disc one. Like I could tell where it was from, where it was supposed to be. He's coming back home as a 29-year-old. He's feeling the weight of like, he's feeling the elation of like coming back home as the person who left home to go do this thing, but he did the thing and now he's coming back. So whereas he might, in the past, he might have come back before, but that's also the stage we're in pretty much. What? I'm confusion. I don't know. I'm confusion. What do you mean by that? And so, and at the same time, he's also like struggling a lot with temptation. He's struggling a lot with trying to be the man that he wants to be and claims he is. And he talks about that openly, and clearly. 39 confused me a bit. I couldn't tell exactly where it was, what it was about. I felt like it was being back at home, but I felt like at one part of the album it was rapping about the love that's been there, and then there's also like some stuff about temptation. It was interesting. I got to hear that again. I got to hear disc 39 again. 29 is gold though. Instant gold. Hold on. I think it was Fire, Kuma said. Kuma also said, hold on, what else did you say, Kuma? You said something before that. Slayed out while having you up and J. Cole. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, bro. I'm glad y'all doing y'all thing out there, man. Yeah. That was something. Yeah. I mean, take y'all time. Everybody take the time and listen to that again. Listen to it again, top to bottom. If you have to split up 29 and 39, do that. But like within the next couple of days, play it again, both of them. They don't have to be at the same time, but when you have an hour to set aside, like let disc 1 or let disc 29, let the track, first side A, let it play from top to bottom again and just soak that back in. See what hits, see what fits. But me and Faye made a choice to wait for you until unlocking rank. Oh, y'all are real for that, bro. Y'all ain't have to do that. Y'all ain't have to do that. Y'all are real for that, though. But go back through and let that sit with you. See how it feels, and you know what I'm saying? And then do the same thing with disc 2. But that's all you know what I mean? But yeah, because I already know I was gonna call my homeboy. He was supposed to be in here. We were supposed to listen to it top to bottom together, and then I was gonna give him a call, but he called me during it. He had called me like we were already 30-something minutes into the album. I'm like, bro, what? He's gonna tell me the album. I know. I'm already on it. What are we talking about? But he fashionably late, so I ain't gonna call him today. But I'm already knowing there's going to be some people who ask me to give me a ranking and shit like that. I don't have a ranking. I don't have a favorite song. I don't have any of that. Suge Toke, yeah. I wanted to have him here. I wanted him to be here, and we were going to do it together. But it didn't work out. but I wanted him to be here in here. You know what I'm saying? With me. Top to bottom, I think that's a great way to end it. Good Lord, that would have been magical to watch. Ugh. I know it. That would have been so much fun, like the old days. But maybe we'll get him on the next album that we're fucking waiting on or something. Man, that's powerful shit there. Guys, that's it. That's it for tonight. It is 2 a.m. That 2 hours actually went by much easier than I thought. I thought I'd be struggling a little bit to get through that 2. Halfway through at the break in the beginning after the first song or two of this 2, I was like, oof, this one might be a little tough. But then it just flowed on. But that was it. That was solid. That was beautiful. I'm very pleased with that. I'm gonna hear it again. And we might talk about it a little more Sunday, but that's gonna be it for today. And I will not be streaming today. Today is Friday. I probably won't stream tonight. I'm not gonna stream Saturday. So we'll probably just have to wait till Sunday. To give everybody the weekend to play it back through. And we'll regroup on Sunday. But guys, thank y'all very much for being here. That was so much damn fun. I'm glad I got to do that with y'all, man. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Okay, bye. That's how I know you and Amanda are besties, man. Y'all will be like, all right, bye. Click. Thank y'all for being here, man. Y'all have a good night. If y'all got, to be up in the morning, get some sleep. Call it now. Call it right now. Get some sleep. Wake up in the morning, down some cold brew, and rock out. You can nap when you get home. After you finish your work week, you can nap and call it. I'm going to be up here. I'm going to cut the stream, and I'm going to go and edit and fucking try to get a couple of videos out at least. I'm going to prepare a few, try to get 1 or 2 out tonight. And then, yay for the unemployed. Ooh, if I could be there with you, I would. Going to watch 3 more Marvel movies, as you should, Coomer. And I will meet back up with y'all. Sunday. We're gonna make some changes to what we've been doing on the stream, what we're gonna continue doing, and I'll talk more about that Sunday. But we're gonna change some stuff. But yeah, that's really it, guys. I want to play. Interesting. Good night. Interesting. Good night. But yeah, that is it, y'all. Guys, that was fucking so much fun. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for experiencing that with me. As a giant J. Cole fan, I'm very glad I got to do that with y'all. That's history that we just experienced together, man. But yeah. Thank y'all very much. Brush your teeth. Jermaine. Cole. Guys, brush your teeth. Comb your hair. Say your prayers. Go to the gas station. Buy a pack of Zins and swallow the entire thing in one sitting, and then take a shot of Jack to chase it, and whatever else y'all do before you go to bed. But I love y'all. Sleep tight. Don't let the bugs bite. I will see y'all Sunday night. I'm a fucking rapper too, Jermaine. You hear that shit? Good night.